Hey everyone, you're watching Flow on YouTube. I'm Shieff and I'm here with Ben Jenx Jenkin.
What's up guys?
We're going to ask him a few questions. He's a good friend of mine. I first remember you from Jenx06 on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you had your trampoline videos. I think I remember you doing triple back and someone throwing a big piece of foam.
Yeah.
Where did you get that? You got a story about that trampoline. Where did you get it from?
The trampoline, I was just coming home from school one day and my friend who lives across the street told me about this trampoline that was on a field that loads of kids, I guess, I don't know what, they might have stole it or something. So I was just like, take me there now, I'll just go and buy it off them or something. I went up there and it was just this sick trampoline, it was just like, it was perfect, like a proper gymnastic trampoline in the field. Loads of kids bouncing on it with their shoes on. I was just like, wow, I need this trampoline in my back garden. So I was just like, I'll give the leader kid, I give him like 50 quid.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, of course. And I was like, sick. So we got all these like 14 little kids to carry the trampoline across the streets and across the roads and stuff. We took my back fence out and just put it in my garden. My mum was away on holiday at this time, so when she came back, she found a big trampoline in the back garden. But that was pretty much the story. Yeah.
Would you say that helped your style as a free runner from like doing a lot of trampolining on your own, teaching yourself?
Definitely. I mean, most of the tricks that I learned was on a trampoline.
Self-taught as well.
Exactly, yeah. Like all my twists and all my doubles were learned on a trampoline with just a mat thrown in with my friends. So
I remember you was just such a little kid as well back then.
I know, yeah.
Little guy doing, and it was next to your wall, so you were doing wall tricks as well, and you jumping off the roof onto it. Then I don't know how we got speaking, but I think the first time I met you, did you come to one of my birthdays?
Your birthday jam, yeah.
In Derby.
Yeah.
And then I've been to Blackburn, I've seen you at Danny's a few times as well.
For my birthday as well, we got that video.
We got a video.
Unreleased.
Yeah.
Still got it though.
Yeah. Then I remember you put out your show reel, unfinished show reel, that never did it ever get finished?
Never got finished.
Was that 06? What year was that?
08.
08. Jenx 08.
That was just after the Barclay card.
No, was it?
Just before the Barclay card.
Did you compete in the first World Championships?
Yeah.
How did you do in that? You came
third.
I came second in that.
Won best trick. Yeah.
And you won best trick?
The double gainer.
The double gainer, yeah. I remember that. A bit closer to times, we did a Ultimate Parkour Challenge together.
Yeah.
And we were out in LA living the life, just some kids from north of England.
Yeah.
Out in America. Cool. How was that experience for you?
It was cool. It was a little weird. I feel.
Yeah, it's definitely a little weird.
At the time, I wasn't really. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't ready for such a big thing. But it was an experience nonetheless.
It was great. Yeah.
It was fun though. We got to like play around on some crazy like Queen Mary, for instance. That was sick. Although we nearly got kicked off before we even started. So climbing up the mast thing, that was pretty crazy. But yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. Yeah.
It was a good experience, and it was quite thrust into that LA lifestyle, Hollywood.
Very rushed in,
like to be some free run kids that just play on roofs, to being in this like around all these LA gossipy people. It was quite surreal for us, but it was a good experience.
Definitely. Definitely.
What about your diet now? I remember when I came to yours, you went to like Freddy's Chicken and ate all this fried chicken, and in LA you were eating a lot of like ramen noodles and stuff like that. What's your diet at the moment saying?
I'm just trying to eat a lot healthier, really.
You looked into that now?
Yeah, especially in the last year, I'd say. I've just been eating just a lot more fruit and veg, just eating healthier in general. The past 6 months I've kind of stayed away from all fast food pretty much. And it's definitely benefited me. I feel so much healthier and stronger. You used to have a lot of spots as well. You used to have a few, and you stopped dairy, right? And then dairy, and they
went away. That's it, man. That's really cool. You're a WFPF athlete, one of the founding athletes along with me, which is how we got into Ultimate Parkour Challenge. But you've been doing quite a bit of work with them out in America lately. They've been flying you back and forth, Miami, New York. What have you been doing with them?
Well, we've been doing a lot of certifications over there, trying to get that up and running, especially in America where it's
What's the certification? Is that like so you can coach, so people can coach parkour in their own gyms?
Yes.
And you certify that they're talented enough and they understand parkour?
Exactly, and it's just a lot for insurance purposes. Because especially out there
in America,
like,
you really
very
need
super
to
happy. You need a lot of insurance. You need to be covered well. So this is just a new insurance plan to kind of it's cheaper. It's very specific to parkour and freerunning. So yeah, it's just that overall, really.
Yeah. Recently, you were the face of a Nike commercial, really big Nike commercial. That was a really cool advert. It looked like a lot of fun to shoot. How was that experience?
It was incredible. Definitely the best job I've done so far.
From parkour career, yeah.
It was really challenging though. I mean, the hours we were working, I got like 4 hours sleep some nights, and it was back in like 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, sometimes I get in at 4, and then have like a 2 a.m. call time or something, and it was pretty crazy, but it was so fun. I got Philly D was out there as well.
Phil Doyle was there with you. You don't really see him in the thing, but he doubled you on a couple of things.
Yeah, he was my double. You see him in a few shots, but obviously you can't really tell. But it was incredible. I met a lot of cool people out there.
It's a great advert. Check that out. When we're shooting Ultimate Parkour Challenge, me and you made a bit of a jokes video with the noodles in the bath. That was fun. Do you like putting some comedy? You like doing a bit of comedy?
Yeah, I thought that was a sick video. It was just funny. It was so different. It got a lot. I got some negative. As people that don't get it. People don't get it, but we just wanted to have fun and just do something that was just different. It was a funny, comical video. That was all we were trying to do. That was fun. Yeah.
You recently also did a J-Lo video where you were doubling. Who were you doubling in that video?
I was doubling Yandel. There was 2 Latino rappers called Wisin and Yandel.
Yeah. Who else was on that?
Huge over
with
there
you?
In Mexico.
Pip.
It was me, Pip, Daniel Arroyo, Travis Wong was the coordinator. Yeah. Along with Casper.
J-Lo's boyfriend, right?
J-Lo's boyfriend, yes. Kane Sinclair, Solomon Brendy. Okay. Shout out to Sol and Trav. And Phil. How did we forget Phil? Yeah.
Phil was on that. Yeah. And so, how was that experience with J-Lo? Did you speak to J-Lo?
Yeah, she's super cool, man. She's real chill. She's just cool. She's real, like, down to earth. She's just a really nice person.
That's cool. Yeah. I saw the photo of Arroyo doubling her, man. That is some funny stuff right there. Like, and even the photo of you and Pip stood next to the guys you were doubling.
That big photo.
There
was really good doubles. The makeup was really good, and they made us look. I mean, people were getting us confused all the time.
Really?
I mean, I was walking down when we was in the favelas of Mexico. Sometimes I would walk down and there would just a huge amount of fans at the bottom, just like, Yandel sign, and I was like, what is this? Like, oh my god! But it was crazy. It was so fun.
That's
it was
cool,
a surreal experience. Yeah.
Looking forward, like you're still training hard at the moment. What are you doing? You're playing basketball.
Yeah, I play basketball a lot of the time. In Blackburn, it's pretty crap weather, so I can't really train as much as I usually used to do, and I don't really have anyone to train with either. So this is why coming to places like this is really, and I like it. But yeah, I just play basketball a lot. When I'm out in LA, I train pretty much every day. Jam movement.
And you're looking to move to LA, right?
Yeah.
When's that happening?
Yeah, that should be end of February. So next month. Yeah.
So if you're out in LA, man, look out for the English boy pulling through.
Yeah, definitely.
Killing the scene out there. And you're going to be working with Travis a lot out there in WFPF, or?
Travis, WFPF.
What, Jam Movement? Travis has opened his gym.
Yeah, Jam, Joining Goal Movement. They've just had a big, I think, tricking event that just happened.
Where's that based? Is that in LA?
That's in LA, in the Valley, yeah.
In the Valley, okay, cool. And that's tricking, free running, martial arts?
It's got a little free running section that I designed there. Tricking, martial arts, dance studio with breakdancing and all that stuff. It's got an air track as well. So yeah, it's a sick facility, man.
Sick.
Yeah,
I've not checked it yet. I'll come check it. I put up a post on Twitter and Facebook asking for some questions for Ben. I'm gonna read some of them. See what you all asked him. This is from Dylan Sidor. Does he remember me coming to my house for dinner?
Oh, wait, where's this Dylan from?
No idea.
There's so many Dylans.
Looks like America, maybe Miami.
If it is, then yeah.
How do you have such control and such as insane rotation speed with your double backs?
I would say it's a lot of core strength, being able to lift your knee up without having to pull it in, so that just makes you have a real tight tuck, I guess. Yeah. Just being able to hold it there. I don't know. I just
hip flexibility.
Hip flexibility, yes.
Yeah. How did you find people who were committed to doing parkour? You don't really, like, they find that you find, I don't know.
I guess ever since I started, I was always traveling. I mean, one of the first places I went was to Illabaka's house in Morton.
Yeah.
And then just traveling all over London and seeing the people that like kind of he trained with is you. I feel like, I don't know, like that's how I met you and everyone else. So just traveling, I guess.
Yeah. What is your favourite topping for pizza?
Topping for pizza.
Do you have pizza?
I don't eat pizza anymore, but I would say pepperoni.
Pepperoni and
from
vegan
Pizza Hut.
And vegan cheese.
From Pizza Hut.
Pizza
Stuffed
pepperoni.
crust pepperoni.
Yeah. This is from Oleg Vorslav. He got involved. 6 people liked his question. He want to be army men like his father.
No.
What does Oleg mean by that?
He just knows that my dad is in the army, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's just asking if I want to be in the army.
Yeah, and you don't.
But that's a fat no. No, I never want to be in the army.
No, okay.
No.
How did you fly for 25 seconds? And someone else said, exactly how long did he take flight for? So.
I don't really know what to say to that.
No, okay.
Yeah. I think that's a legend.
It's a legend
myth.
of you.
Flips
or parkour? Okay, so this is from Mihail, someone from Bulgaria, Mihail Kirillov. I think so. Do you prefer when you're training to be doing parkour movements like precision running pre-strides or doing flips outside?
I would say it totally depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
Some days I want to do more parkour, and some days I want to do more freerunning.
Yeah.
Even though I see them both as parkour, I'm over that. I just see them both as parkour.
The same thing.
Exactly.
But some days you've got a better environment with walls. And
Some days, and the spot as well has a lot to do with what you can do and you can't do. So yeah.
What are your favourite videos and freerunners? This is from John Reynolds. Shout out John Reynolds.
John Reynolds, Baby John, yes.
Baby John.
Favourite videos? I have to be honest and say I don't really watch a lot of videos anymore. I kind of just train.
From even when you were growing up and you started to watch people's videos to inspire you to go out and train, who were you watching back then?
I'd have to say Illabaka's were always inspiring.
Yeah, Summer Madness or Summer Fun.
That all of those.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel I was kind of fortunate because all of the people who I watched, like you, Philly D, Danny, I got the opportunity to train with. So I guess training with them I feel is more. It gives you more inspiration than watching a video, you know. So.
I know what you mean.
Cool. Yeah.
This is from Brandon Ortiz. All the questions that people want to ask him are dumb. I want to ask him shorts or sweats. Tim, you better ask him this. So shorts or sweatbands?
I don't wear sweats anymore, and shorts when I'm in the gym all day. Yeah. But I just wear these, like, I don't know, new tricking pants, I guess what all the trickers wear.
They're like football,
like soccer pants.
Soccer goalkeeper pants. Was wearing something like that.
Yeah.
This is from Surreal. Has he ever had experience in gymnastics, tumbling or cheer?
Nope, never.
No.
I learned all my flips from my dad, who taught me on the trampoline when I was young, I think like 10 years old or something, 8 years old, He just taught me fronts and backs, and then ever since then I just outside just learn my flips,
This is from David Benjamin Jones. How much front flips could a Jenx front flip if a front flip could flip Jenx? Can you just try and say that for me? You read that bottom one.
Bottom one. How much front flip could a Jenx front flip if a front flip could flip Jenx?
Yeah, faster.
How much front flips could a Jenx front flip if a front flip could flip Jenx?
Nearly. How much front flips could a front flip? No. How much front flips could a Jenx front flip if a front flip could flip Jenx? Yeah, that's hard. From Julian Escobar. What do you consider parkour should be seen as a sport or an actual way of living? What do you think it actually is? The main difference. Okay. Then he asked about the main difference between freerunning and parkour, which you've already established. He sees no difference between freerunning and parkour, as neither do I. So the question remains: is freerunning a sport or an actual way of living? Not that those two are necessarily different things.
Yeah, not really. I ultimately see it as a sport, really. I mean, or more of a hobby. Like, you kind of just go out and do something you love. If you enjoy doing football or anything else, you would just go out and you do that. As we like to go on roof missions and climb on roofs and do parkour. That's just kind of our thing.
Did free running becoming a job and a living for you? Did that change your like feeling towards it?
Yeah, I would say a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I agree. I mean, for me, when it became my career, it does change, and it's hard to make that separation between doing jobs and training, because often then you're training and you think, oh, I better not injure myself, I've got a job coming up. So you can't when you started out and it wasn't a job, you could push yourself and progress at such a good rate.
And have no worries about anything.
Yeah.
But then you realise you've got to make a living somehow.
Yeah, and then you're also you're on a job, and you want to make the people happy that you're working for.
Of course.
So you want to bust out, but at the same time, you're not as inspired when you're doing it for someone else and their camera and their direction. You're not as inspired as when you're with your mates just training.
Because it's not necessarily something you want to do, and your goal is to do this or something.
When you do parkour with your friends and you're training and you start out with parkour, it comes from such a pure place that you just want to play and have fun.
Exactly.
And then as soon as other people get involved and you're doing it for them and for money, it then becomes a lot less pure and it feels less authentic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then that enthusiasm goes, and it makes it a lot harder.
But that's why the incredible jobs that I feel so fortunate to get is like for the Nike job and the JLo job. It was just so fun to do.
And why is that? Because they build you the set that you want to play on.
Yeah, I mean for the Nike thing, they built us, like they showed me the storyboard of what they wanted me to do, and then they took me to the location and we built the kind of the distances and and everything.
But that's where you've got that
and they
creative
were giving
input.
us free range of kind of, so what can you do on this building? What can you do here? And it was just really fun. Especially the JLo one was so fun as well. I mean, all my friends was on it, and we just got to do some crazy things. The zip line as well. That was incredible.
Zip line.
Yeah. I never got to do one of those before, especially over favela of Mexico, of all the houses and stuff. Yeah. So that was really cool.
Sick.
But yeah, they're the best jobs. Just the real fun ones where you just get to enjoy it, really.
When will he be upload more videos from Ickelton Stebbing? So when are you going to upload more videos, Ben?
I really should have uploaded a lot more videos than I have.
Have you filmed videos though?
No, that's the thing. I mean, I don't have a camera. I used to kind of, I know everyone else used to just film me when I used to go to gatherings and stuff, and I kind of never, I don't know, I never felt I needed a camera. I just wanted to do it just because I loved it. I loved doing parkour, and
I think people can tell that with you though. They know, like, that's why people get excited if they do see new content from you.
That
it's not that common, and you don't go out there and push yourself for everyone to see you.
I train for myself really, and the people around me.
Exactly.
But I mean, I train a lot and I film a lot. Other people film me a lot. I just don't really put it out, I guess.
It's from Matt Jones, leg conditioning, then 5 exclamation marks. Guy is super springy. I'd love to know what leg training Go prefers, if any. I'm genuinely interested. Smiley face. And then 6 likes, so that's quite, people want to hear that answer.
Nice.
What leg conditioning do you do?
I don't do any leg conditioning at all. I just jump. I do a lot of plyos and I guess front flips out of everything. I feel that helps my legs. Basketball is a big one. I've been playing basketball before I even started free running.
And that helps your block as well, of like
yes, especially last 2 feet. So yeah, I just guess I just jump a lot, and that just overuse of the muscle and just using that muscle just make it stronger.
And you get your technique gets more efficient.
Exactly.
As well,
Yes, that's a big.
And you've got really long legs and a tiny torso. This one's from a good friend of ours. I don't know if you, well, mine. I don't know if you know him. Johan Zephyr LaRue. Recently got married and moved to Seattle. Got his American citizenship.
Seattle.
It looks like a good place for training, Seattle. When did he record a new show? Real, I'm a fan. Smiley face. So what you say? You show Real this year?
Yeah, I mean it's. I guess I just.
People want new content from you. When you move to LA, do you think you're gonna film some stuff there?
Definitely.
Settle down.
Yeah.
Film some stuff.
A lot of gym stuff, a lot of training there. And then I'll try and get a few.
Got any hints? Any moves you're working on? I know you showed me a clip from you at Woodward.
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
the wall double back.
Yeah,
That one,
that's the one.
So just a one-step wall double back at Woodward. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Jenx, very
you.
much for answering the people's questions and my questions. I hope you all enjoyed this. Tune in next time. We'll get another special guest from the freerunning community. Much love. Peace.
Peace.